future of hockey today. Thousands of live games at your fingertips all season long. Watch your team or every team on your phone, tablet, or television. Head over to watch.chl.ca or download CHL TV from the App Store today.
Welcome back into the Moose Jaw Event Center, where we're recapping the Moose Jaw Warriors' 4-3 win over the Lethbridge Hurricanes here tonight on the IKS Media Warriors Live post-game show. Big victory for the Warriors after last night's loss to the Red Deer Rebels. They come back, they bounce back, and get a big victory here in this one for the Moose Jaw Warriors. The Warriors put together a solid game. You got to be happy with how their effort was here tonight to come away with this victory. Some key areas, winning battles along the boards, power play, penalty kill, also very strong here in this one for the Warriors as they come away with the victory here tonight over the Lethbridge Hurricanes. Let's take a look at the game scoring summary here to start off the post-game show. We'll also have the Out-of-Town scoreboard in a little bit, 3 stars, and we'll hear from Warriors head coach Mark O'Leary later on in the post-game show. But we'll start with the scoring summary. 4-3 win for the Warriors. It started out with the Hurricanes getting on the board first early in that opening period. Lethbridge really controlled the opening part of this hockey game. Anton Ashtishevich gets the opening goal, his second of the season at 7:36 of the first period. It was a strong start for Lethbridge, as I mentioned, but the Warriors found the momentum as the period went on and carried that over into the second. Great start in the second for Moose Jaw. Eric Ulry's third of the season at 10:28. That put Moose Jaw tied the game up at 1 just in the second period. Moose Jaw outshooting Lethbridge 13-4 in that middle frame after getting outshot 17-9 in the first period. Then, third period, Warriors strike early. Ben Reich, a minute 09 into that opening period, or into the third period. His third of the season, first since opening night when he had 2 goals in the Warriors win in Regina. So he gets a big goal there. Eric Ulry sets that one up, finds Reich in the slot. He buries it. Then, third period continues. Nathan Pilling, power play goal at 5:32, banging in a rebound in front. So just 4 minutes later, Pilling gets the goal, puts the Warriors up by 2 at that point, 3-1. Then Lethbridge doesn't quit, though. Alex Thatcher gets a power play goal, big power play midway through the period. That puts them within 1. But Warriors get a little bit more insurance. Atlee Calvert with a power play goal at 12:07. Just over a minute 30 after the Thatcher goal. And that put the Warriors back up 2. Wasn't over, though. Joe Arnston with a point shot that gets deflected. His first of the season at 14:53. Pulls Lethbridge back within 1. But that was as close as they got as they fired some good rubber towards the Warriors' net in that third period. Put some good pressure on, but the Warriors able to clamp down and finish off this victory. Shots in that third period, 13-12 in favor of Lethbridge. Overall in the game, 34-34 here tonight were the shots. So real good hockey game. 2 teams that started, in the first period, it was a little scrambly, feeling out process, but once they got going, these 2 teams really put some pressure on. Warriors 2 for 3 on the power play. Big night on the power play for the Warriors power play, which has struggled, and 3 for 4 on the night on the penalty kill. Lethbridge 1 for 4 with the man advantage. So that's a big key for the Moose Jaw Warriors there to win the special teams battle in this hockey game. Face-offs also, Moose Jaw 41 wins to Lethbridge's 27. So that's also an area where the Warriors were able to control this game and get the W here tonight. All right, as we continue the post-game show, let's take a look at the 3 stars of the hockey game. And Joe Arnston played a strong game defensively for the Lethbridge Hurricanes and gets the goal that pulled them within 1 late in the third period. He's your 3rd star of the night. 2nd star, Ben Reich. great game from the 17-year-old rookie. Goal and 2 points, playing on a line with Eric Alry and Braden Yeager, and he really looked to fit in on that line. Played really well here tonight. Back-to-back games this weekend where Ben has played some solid hockey. He gets a goal and 2 points on the night, now has 3 goals, 4 points so far this season. And first star of the night, Eric Alry, goal and 2 points. He was stellar on that top line with Yeager and Reich. He now has 3 goals and 6 points so far this season, does Eric Alry. Braden Yeager also picks up a pair of assists in this game, so he had a strong game. That whole line put together a strong game here tonight for the Warriors. Let's now head down to the Warriors locker room where head coach Marc O'Leary is joining us after tonight's game. Warriors head coach Marc O'Leary joining us. Big win here for this team. How pleased are you to see the team rebound after last night's game and come out with a pretty strong win here against Lethbridge?
Yeah, real pleased. I think we certainly weren't happy with last night's effort, and challenged ourselves in a lot of areas tonight, and I thought they delivered. Even up until the last goal, we're trying to do the right thing, trying to block shots, and I just thought we played the right way tonight. It would have been easy early on to get frustrated and get away from details, but I thought we, as the game went on, we got better and better. At the end, we managed pucks properly. Again, doing the dirty things inside home plate, and I think there's a lot of things to take home about this win tonight that we can bottle up and use in the future.
It seemed like the team played with a lot more speed here tonight and really used that speed in a lot of different areas, whether it was in transition or to win some of those battles in the offensive end and keep the pressure on the Hurricanes. Is that what you saw here tonight?
Yeah, I thought about midway through the first period, I thought we really started to play faster through the neutral zone. But last night, that was an area where I think we were a little bit too slow and maybe over deliberate with what we were trying to do. And once we just got back to playing the way that we're used to playing, faster the neutral zone with guys coming with speed, then we're able to attack and let our speed or our skill take over from there. So when we're playing faster the neutral zone, I like our chances, and we were making some plays off the rush. So I think it starts there for us, and certainly the pace was a whole lot better than it was last night.
One of the team's goals comes from banging in a rebound in front, but it seemed like all night, despite Lethbridge boxing out really well, the Warriors just kept going to the front of the net and trying to get those rebound goals here tonight.
Yeah, I thought, again, this weekend was going to be about, winning races inside at both ends of the rink, inside home plate. And again, the difference between last night and tonight was we got to those areas, and a lot of the times we were there first. And it takes courage to go to the net front. I thought we had it there tonight, and we were rewarded for it. So again, that's one of those things to use in the future. That's what it takes to win.
How do you build off this now with a few days of practice before a big home and home with the Regina Pats?
Yeah, it's not going to take a whole lot of extra to get up for the one on Thursday night. It's always special playing against Regina, especially here at home. There'll be a little bit of extra juice in the crowd, I'm sure, and we're looking forward to it. I think we'll have a day off tomorrow, get back at it on Monday. But again, there's a lot of positives to draw from tonight, but we also have to learn from the mistakes as well. And it's about building. It's about building as we go here. We need to be, we're better today than we were yesterday. And tomorrow we'll be better than we are today, and we'll just build as we go.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time here after this game, and congratulations on the win.
Great. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks again to Warriors head coach Marc O'Leary for joining us here tonight. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard to wrap up the post-game show. 7 other games happening around the Western Hockey League tonight. Let's go over those scores. Up in Prince Albert, the Calgary Hitmen scoring a big 6-1 win over the Prince Albert Raiders. 3 goals in the third period for Calgary to finish off that game. In Swift Current, the Rebels score twice in the third period, and they score a 4-3 win over the Swift Current Broncos. That game in the books there in Swift Current. The Winnipeg Ice skate to a 4-1 win over the Prince George Cougars. 3 goals in the second period there for Winnipeg in that victory. The Brandon Wheat Kings falling in Victoria. 3 goals in the third period for Victoria. A lot of action in third periods here so far tonight, including here at the Moose Jaw Event Center. Victoria scoring 3 times in the third period to come back and beat the Wheat Kings 5-3 there tonight. Elsewhere in the Western Conference, Seattle Thunderbirds rolling over the Everett Silvertips is now 11-3 for Seattle in that hockey game. Seattle putting up some goals this weekend. If that score holds, that would be 18 goals in 2 games for Seattle this weekend, up 11-3 on the Everett Silvertips. 6 goals in the second period for Seattle in that one. Tightest game of the night, the Kamloops Blazers and Portland Winterhawks are heading to overtime. They're tied at 4. 3 goals in the first period for Kamloops. Portland strikes back with 3 goals in the second period, and they're all knotted up heading into the extra period. And the final game of the night, in the second period, the Tri-City Americans have a 4-1 lead on the Spokane Chiefs. That game midway through the second period of play there in Spokane. So see if the Tri-City Americans can hold on to that one. That does it here for our post-game show tonight. Thank you for tuning in on WHL Live, as well as Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Warriors will be back in action coming up on Thursday. The Regina Pats come to town to kick off a home-and-home weekend. A little bit of a different home-and-home, Thursday, Sunday home-and-home between the Warriors and the Pats. Thursday night here, Military Appreciation Night at the Moose Jaw Event Center. Get your tickets at mjwarriors.ca. Hopefully we'll see you here. And if not, tune in live here. The pregame show gets underway 6:45 here on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Thanks for tuning in tonight here on IKS Media Warriors Live.